And we're live.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. It's
How you
us.
doing?
We're back. We still do this. Has it been, what, like 2 weeks? Not 3 weeks, right?
Has it been 2 weeks, really?
Yeah, because
Or
we
was it
didn't.
just 1 week?
No, well, we didn't do anything last week because of E3, right?
Right. Oh, I guess that would be 2 weeks, won't it? Hey, time flows, huh? That's strange.
It is, yeah.
I think we actually had a very important part too. Aren't we about to beat some Arishok ass?
Oh,
Part of
you know
thing?
what? I think you're not wrong. Yeah, so let me actually open up Dragon Age 2 so something actually appears on the screen, and we'll proceed from there. But hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good weekend.
My stream's acting funny, but I think that's my computer, not everybody else's.
I don't know. I see a bunch of people in the chat, but the counter is still at 0 also.
Mine's not at 0.
Oh, it's not?
People have a black screen now, so I don't know if that's
That should change as soon
Oh yeah, I
as...
see things now. Yeah.
There you go.
Here we go.
Yeah, I guess we were right at the end of Act 2, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah. I think we said hello to Isabella, did all that stuff, and then right before we met the Arishok, we pieced out. So we finished. Oh my god, oh no!
Oh no,
It's
what?
character creation day, ain't it? For Act 3?
Oh, it might be, yeah.
Oh, I probably should have got you some character creation mods.
God, you know what though? I seriously, speaking of character creation, and it's been a couple weeks, and I just look at Versache and I'm like, oh god, I forgot.
Yeah, I kind of forgot we were everything. Oh god, the makeup. Jeez.
Yeah, it's not great. Okay, we are just going to deal with the Qun, right? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go deal with some Qun.
Yeah,
why don't we check out who Donna is early today?
Oh, okay. Let's check out some Donna.
Donna.
Oh, this is this is your favorite. This is your favorite part from the.
This is my favorite. Yeah, I thought when we can beat the Arishok.
Oh
we can
man.
Get one of these guys.
God damn. Okay, I feel like this is almost like. This is almost like the Dragon Age version of Cyberpunk Donna. Like she got some cybernetics.
Actually, you are not wrong. This is cyberpunk.
This is the look.
Holy shit. Thinking on it though, maybe I should try to get the Arishok, because Arishok versus Arishok would have also been a very good move.
That would have been hilarious, yeah.
Damn, missed opportunity. Well, let's go.
We're going to the docks. Is that what it said?
It should be, yeah.
Go with Aveline to the Qunari compound by the docks. Yeah.
Yep. Might as well level people up.
That might help so that we're not getting completely ass whooped. Okay.
Yeah, because we're about to probably do. I would say the Arishok's the hardest part of this game, hands down. I can't even think of anything that has ever given me as much trouble as the Arishok.
Yeah, that Arishok can be quite the challenge. At this point, I have so many options. I'm like just low key, like, yeah, this looks good.
Maybe that actually makes you faster in the end. So that was my plan all
along. You know, it really does. Like, there's so much overload to, so much choice overload. I'm just like, there's no way I can do this thoroughly enough.
That was the plan.
It's working.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. Damn, Aveline's got a lot of points.
Oh yeah, wow. We have not taken her out very often, have we?
Oh, she's gonna have Constitution through the roof, but that's what you want from Aveline.
Yeah, you gotta make her a woman-shaped battering ram. What if you could make her like through modding, like a vaguely woman-shaped battering ram?
Of course. Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah.
God damn, she's got perks like crazy. Yeah, she's gonna be basically. She's just never gonna die.
So I've been thinking about what could happen to the Arishok if he comes back home. Do you mean like to Qunari lands because he essentially just gets fired from his job from not from doing what they didn't want him to do.
That's true, yeah.
Since the Qunari don't waste resources and he's still a talented general, they'll probably maybe re-educate him and put him to good use. Yeah, I don't know. There is that at least in the those that sleep I can never remember what those comics are called individually, but like the original Dark Horse comics. There's one where it talks about like the Qunari, if they have someone that's too stubborn to be made into something, they'll essentially like erase their cognitive abilities so they can just be mindless workers. And like he's a pretty big dude and could probably pull a big cart, so that's probably something you can do with him if you're mad enough.
Interesting. So they basically like make them tranquil.
Yeah, kinda. But like anyone can be tranquil, not just mages. Which we don't really know what it does to people, so I wonder if it's related or not.
And could get worse.
He gets fired is the censored version of what happens when you fail the queue.
Yeah, so I imagine you get fired very painfully as being part of the queue.
Oh man.
Aveline asks us the usual, are you ready? Because shit's about to go down question. I feel like we're ready.
Hell yeah. Did you grab? Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're ready. Hell yeah.
Let's go. I request an audience with the Arishok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Oh wow, it just starts off with a shot of Aveline's ass.
Oh no. What have I done to my girl?
Them camera angles though.
Greetings, Arishok.
Wow, yeah, that was a very gratuitous ass.
but in fairness, right? Like if Aveline was dressed the way she's intended to be, that would be completely innocuous.
Yeah, because I didn't even remember that existed. But like in this costume, it's like so gratuitous. It's kind of hilarious.
One of my former companions stole it.
Her part was clear. Your admission is welcome.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
Jordan, what if your girlfriend came home one day and had that makeup on and wanted to go out and be like, all right, we're gonna just go into a nice restaurant. And she's like,
just be like, you know, I'm in the mood for pizza. How about you? Why don't we just order in today? That seems like a good, you know, something low key, you know.
You wouldn't. You don't want to look at this all day.
I mean, you know, I feel like if you want to wear it inside, I mean, look, I can put up with it, but we're not going out in public like that. We're just not doing that.
I don't want people to think I'm dating a middle schooler, honey. Please understand.
It's just, yeah, this is just, yeah, I do this for streams. This needs to be contained and codex added.
Please, I can only be so embarrassed.
You must know that harboring murderers will.
It's really like the bleeding eyes makeup that just kind of like screams potential serial killer.
Oh yeah, that's the worst part. I feel like a dark lip and some like weird eyeshadow you can get away with depending on the situation. Nothing will ever call for the dripping mascara look.
Speak, Videthari.
God, elves are so little in Dragon Age 2. It's really creepy.
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
The eyes too. I don't know
Are
what I
these
do with
elves
that. I
telling
mean, like
the
I know
truth?
what I do with it, but I'm not
There
happy.
have been rumors. I will investigate.
Oh, does she still have
They
vampire
still
teeth?
took the law into their own
She should,
hands.
yeah.
Your law.
Because the only
has
mod we
failed
got rid of
Videthari
was the old
before.
Donna.
If I cannot be satisfied, why should the lowest of you expect different?
I don't know. But that doesn't make what they did right.
You know how like so far every Dragon Age has had a very like super
We're just
distinct
here
art
for
style
the
compared
elves.
to the last? Do you think Dragon Age 4 is going to be that visually different?
I think it's gonna have to be because it's gonna be so far removed from.
They have chosen. The Videthari
well,
will submit to the Qun and find a path
You know what? That's
forward.
actually a good question. I kind of want to take that back. I would think so, but BioWare kind of has a range, it seems, visually in Frostbite. Like, Mass Effect still looks like Mass Effect, but you're like, yeah, this is definitely the same engine and the same company that made Inquisition, and the same thing is true of Anthem. So, how much different can they make Dragon Age? I would hope that it's visually distinct from Inquisition just because of the time passage and the technology changes, but I wouldn't be shocked if it looked, at least visually, I'm talking about just the art style, like Inquisition 2.5.
Yeah. See, my fear is that, like, I really don't like how the humans look in Anthem / Andromeda, because I think they're pretty similar from there. I just don't. Something about it is weird to me, and I can't put my finger on it. But, like, Inquisitions just look so much better compared to
Arishok, there is no
the
need
other two
for
games. The drippy eye makeup along with some, I don't know what that word is, fancy photography word, helped me win a photography competition when I was 17. It's the only time it's ever worked out for me. Yeah, I can see like in an artistic sense, but like in a day-to-day makeup, man. Oh, man.
Dang, Avalene Scars got wrecked.
Yeah, shit, well, look what they're wearing. That one girl was just wearing a bikini.
The Arishok is so done with the thoughtiness.
I can't take it anymore.
Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking.
They're making
the
it from
city.
scratch using the code base and might encourage them
Why?
to make it look
What
different.
could they possibly hope to accomplish?
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that, like, having Inquisition, like, great that I don't know anything about it, but I imagine, like, the heads from
You heard
Inquisition
Arishok.
could at least
He's
somewhat
done
be
playing
used
nice. And damn the
in the new
consequences.
game. But
You
maybe
may
I'm
be
wrong.
right.
Because, like, they had some
Whatever
really
it
good
is,
head
we
sculpts,
need to
like
do something
Solus. Like,
quickly,
I don't know
but
how
we'll need
else
some help.
you would make that look in another engine, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Dorian. I don't know. Like, he has so many iconic characters that, like, trying to... Like, you imagine, like, Dorian, but he looks like he belongs in Anthem. It just wouldn't be right. Wouldn't be okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Who are we taking with us?
I'm gonna do Aveline, Varric,
Darktown is
and
flooded with
Anders.
people trying to get away from
Sounds
all this.
good. The Qunari are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arishok planned this for who knows how long.
Any other reflections? We just had the,
Head to the
you know,
keep
essentially
without
the
my
E3
guards.
episode come out
Whatever happens,
yesterday, and anything else come to mind for you? Any additional reflections now that some time has passed?
Someone in the comments mentioned that we didn't mention it because I completely forgot about it, and now I can't remember the name of it. But the
Elden Ring, right?
Yeah, Elden Ring. Yeah. What did? Because what would you think about it?
You know, I didn't have a super strong reaction to it. We kind of got a teaser more than we got anything else. I mean, I like George R.R. Martin. I mean, he's been involved in a lot of different things, like TV shows, etc., throughout his career. And the only thing I've actually ever read, as far as his books, is the Game of Thrones, right? Song of Ice and Fire. And so, yeah, I'm excited, but video games are a totally different medium. So I don't know. I guess I'm kind of reserved in my excitement.
Also, I want to know, like, how involved is he? Did he just be like, "We're calling it Elden Ring, bye kids," and then get to slap a name on it, or are they actually like doing something?
Yeah.
Also, what has he done other than Game of Thrones? Has he done what else? IMDb. Here we go.
Yeah, I think he was involved in a bunch of other TV shows, or at least like pilots that maybe didn't necessarily make it to all the way to production. But like I know he has experience in TV, and he wrote other. I think he wrote other books before Song of Ice and Fire.
Like he did. He actually has a very large bibliography. Well, a lot of these are short stories.
Yes.
Oh, he wrote a comic for an X-Men comic fundraiser called Heroes for Hope.
That's fun.
Oh, there's a Song of Ice and Fire prequel? Tales of Dunk and Egg. Is that real?
No, that doesn't sound real.
No, apparently they follow the adventures of Dunk and Egg some 90 years before the events of the novel. Holy shit. How far does this... He hasn't even completed the series yet, and he's like, nah, let's do some prequels.
Yeah.
With Dunk and Egg, they'll love them.
Yeah, that I don't know, man. I mean, I want to hold out hope that that's all just gonna turn out fine, and like Winds of Winter will come out, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
He also did that Targaryen sort of like history summary thing as well.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of ancillary material now that seems to be keeping him from actually writing the novels.
Okay, here's the television he worked on. He worked on the 80s version of The Twilight Zone. He wrote a couple episodes. He wrote a couple episodes for that Beauty and the Beast TV show in the 80s, which that's bizarre.
Yeah, that's what I remember that too.
Outer Limits season 1. Doorways. Oh, Doorways was an unreleased pilot. Oh, with IDW Publishing. Yeah, that that's the same people who made that terrible Dragon Age comic. And then using a couple other random bullshit that I've never heard of. Okay, so no. Yeah, I guess the game itself. I'm not a big like Soulsborne, I guess they call it, like fan, because like it's supposed to be like challenging in the gameplay, and that's not what I like, because I'm a big baby. I will say that like I think specifically Bloodborne has a really interesting like world to it, and a lot of the art direction is really amazing. And so I like watching it sometimes, but it's definitely not something I would play. And I'm assuming that this is going to be something like that, where I'll like check it out a little bit, watch some people play, and that's about it, because I can't be asked to learn that deep of game mechanics.
So we're in some deep shit now. I just realized like 2 people just went down.
Hey, you doing all right? Yeah, why don't you call him that Donna? Well, Donna can only be called by Versache, so.
All right, well we just called her because we need some fucking backup. Ooh, okay. All right, Donna, do your thing. There you go. There you go.
Is she actually
she's moving around. It looks like she's doing some shit.
Because that's one thing I don't know about these Donnas, that they pretend to hit, but I don't know if they actually hit.
It's too much.
Looks like it, yeah.
Okay.
Grey Wardens are helping out. Okay, yeah, we're doing some stuff.
Real talk, Bloodborne isn't that hard. I'm not good at games that I didn't struggle too much. Oh, that's fair.
You have our sincere thanks. This attack was most unexpected. We have not met.
Oh yeah, just as I suspected. It's only for PlayStation 4 though, so it's not like even if I wanted to, I can't. So I guess that's another hurdle for me.
This will lead to war with the Free Marches for certain.
Do you have a PlayStation? Ooh, the fuck is that?
We can spread word to the other free cities.
I do, yeah, I have a PlayStation.
Who is this guy?
It's the fucking Grey Warden that comes in. It's fucking Stroud.
That's Stroud?
I guess.
What did I do to this game? Oh man.
I mean, he always looks different than how he looks in Inquisition, though.
Not really. Not that much.
I mean, to me, I just think everybody looks super different in Inquisition.
What the fuck did I do, Caitie? I don't know.
There's something more important.
Shaved, got some face, which means that between now and Inquisition, he got some laser tattoo removal surgery and grew a beard.
But we must return to our mission.
We could use your help defending the city.
Even if we wish to, Grey Wardens cannot involve themselves in political struggles. I am sorry.
This is one of those things that I put in there probably at the beginning of the game and then completely forgot about until right this moment.
Yeah.
Make her watch over you, my friend.
And we still have a big giant statue walking around with us.
Hell yeah. It's like marching too.
Okay, let's actually use some injury kits. There we go.
Poor inventory too. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm trying to think of other like E3 things that I thought looked interesting. There were other, like there was a lot of trailers I thought looked interesting, like Ghostwire Tokyo, like cute lady aside, like that was a very well made trailer or whatever you call it.
Right.
No idea what the gameplay was though. So. Yeah. That's about it that my mind's coming up with right now.
Yeah, I don't know if I had anything. Also, I just think that Outer Worlds, watching some of the interviews with them talking about it, just makes me more excited for it. I think that's going to be maybe the standout RPG this year.
Didn't it win like a whole bunch of like E3 awards? Like I saw a board that had like a whole bunch of people had pinned awards on it that had won in the E3 show, that people like had played it and liked it a lot, so they gave it a little award.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Dang, Versace is just absolutely like rapid fire throwing these knives. Like, nobody can throw knives that fast. Massacring elves right now.
She has like a gun in her hand.
Yeah, basically.
Here was something I was wondering about Cyberpunk the other day. Have you seen Austin Powers?
Yeah, but like ages ago, sure.
Do you remember the fembots?
Yeah. Oh, I see where you go. Oh, well, there was.
You see where I'm going? Can we have boob guns? I want to have boob guns.
You know, yeah, probably. But like, did you see also? I tweeted it out. There was a pseudo controversy that's already sort of popped up with some of the aesthetic stuff that they're putting in there.
The poster thing?
Yeah, and I just think
I didn't see you tweet about it. I just heard about it on my own.
I just feel like there's going to be so many people are going to try and just like suck the fun out of this as quickly as possible.
Yeah, especially since when you read the reason behind like why they did it,
Yeah.
It's completely reasonable and understandable. It's like, well, yeah,
Right.
of course in that world it would happen. But let's all jump to conclusions, because that's fun. Stroud deserves some praise, but I'll die laughing if he comes back in Dragon Age 4. Oh god. Maybe like for some reason, like in like absurdly long time, like maybe like throughout the game, Stroud is always now becoming that guy that if someone needs to die, but that character wasn't available for whatever reason, Stroud pops up. So like every game from now on has an option to kill Stroud. So like in like Dragon Age 19 or something like that, if you have kept him alive that long, there's like an achievement.
Oh, that would be so fun.
That would actually be really funny.
Uh,
Oh god. God, what would a Dragon Age 19 look? What even would that game be?
It's just like Solus's grandkids, but they have hair and they just keep betraying people. And every time people are like, God damn it, we never saw it coming.
And they're all apostate mages and nobody thought. Golly. Oh.
Harshera,
Oh.
you're struggling, woman.
I forgot we get to see Meredith again.
Tether! Boss! Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
I think I tried to do something funky with Orsino, but I can't remember what it was, and I don't remember it being that impressive, so this might be interesting.
Just like low-key weird Orsino.
Yeah, there's not a lot of Orsino mods. I wish there was, but...
I feel like Versace is on some serious performance-enhancing drugs, how fast she can throw daggers. God damn.
You could just call it speed.
Yeah, she's just juicing.
Maybe that also helps wither her. You know, I don't know much about steroids or whatever. Do they age you? Is that a thing?
I mean, I don't know much about him either. I think your head gets bigger and your testicles get smaller.
Well, not a problem with Versace.
Well, fucking Versace's gonna be really mad when her testicles shrink. I mean, in all honesty, you can't make her face any worse.
That's true. meant when I was in high school. Granted, it's high school, but I think that's a little too old. But I remember there's this one girl was talking about one day she hopes she doesn't get prostate cancer. Like, okay, you're.
Oh, Jesus fucking Knight Commander Meredith. What a goddamn disaster.
I know you. The name Hawke has turned up in my reports.
Wow, yeah. I know I've seen this before, and I did this, and it's still coming to a shock.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The Qunari
I just can't get over the fact that there's somebody out there who is not doing what we're doing. They're just like, you know, they're like on my quest to create the perfect Skyrim, somebody's out there going like, what is the truest version of Dragon Age 2? What is, like, I want to pick up the mission of the developers. Like, what was their true vision that they just didn't have time to do? I know.
I think a little bit self-awareness and like, how can I make this game with as much naked women as humanly possible? Because Lord knows I haven't seen one ever, so this is the perfect time.
It always just like this. I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, there's so much porn on the internet, and there's so much Dragon Age porn.
But you could play with the porn.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, it's. I don't know either. I really don't. And here's the thing: there's plenty of naked mods. Actually, this mod she's wearing, there is definitely a mod to not have her have pasties. Like.
Oh, of course, obviously. I mean, there's so much Dragon Age porn. If somebody wants to see some fucking Meredith smut, I mean, there's probably got to be 5 gigabytes on the internet of just Meredith, right? Like, there's just so much of it.
That's really specific, Jordan. Do you have something you want to tell the class?
Something I want to tell the class, Caitie. I don't know if you know this, but there is a very inappropriate Discord board on your Discord.
People wanted it.
There is some fucking shenanigans going on up in there. I was asking for when you very graciously provided me with what is Jordan's sports ball basement.
Yeah.
I was very pleased with that. I didn't know I had that kind of pull, but it was very quick, and we had it, and we could talk about the Warriors Raptors game the other night. Me and Flukas had a good time, and and Matthias talking about sports, but. I was like, well, what are these other ones that are on here? And I click on the what is it called? The Smut Emporium, which, by the way, great name. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is going to be a little bit of like, you know, like Naked Solus or whatever. There is some serious shit going on in there.
Yeah, that's not personally my cup of tea, but you seen how much pictures get posted to that.
Oh, it's active. It's just like all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And there's just every flavor, just like everything you could ever want. They've got it.
Yep.
And
Teeny was teeny.
I'm telling you, man, people in this community are very creative and very horny. So yeah, I'm not surprised that the Meredith mod exists in the way that it does. I am still always a little surprised that they want it in the game and not just like, I'll keep that separate. Like, no, they want it while they're playing.
I mean, you've looked at Skyrim mods. Surely you've come across some weird shit.
It's so hard. It is so hard. I think I just want regular shit. Like, I just want regular shit. If I want to, like, hey, and that's why, to be honest, I'll be real honest, like, I almost don't make as many female Skyrim characters anymore because it's so hard to find decent, cool-looking, non-slutty female armor for Skyrim. Like, she's a mage. I want something that looks like a battle mage. Like, she actually fights people. No, just titties out everywhere. It's like, fuck. And, like, never mind, like, trying to make a Reddit thread. Like, hey, guys, like, what's a good female, you know, and you can even put in there, like, what's a good, like, non-slutty, like, low-key female armor? And they're like, oh, yeah, this one's, like, really low-key. Like, no, it still has titties out. Like, what do you... That's not low-key.
Jordan, I know you said you didn't want slutty mobs, but have you seen boobies recently? Would you like to partake?
Oh, wait, have I seen what?
Boobies recently.
Have I seen boobies recently? What do you mean, just like generally?
No. I just mean like people just ignoring your request and saying, yeah, well, check it out anyway.
Right, yeah. And there are a couple. Like, there are a couple of good armors for female characters in Skyrim that are nice, but... Yeah, it's very interesting. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just always kind of a little surprised that there's this much of it.
I feel like it also depends on the game too, because like Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Origins has a lot of smut, but really not much for Inquisition. You know, and it's not that people don't try to make it. Like there is a little bit there, but I almost feel like the modders that do a lot of Inquisition modding are more female, and so it's more like just in the way that you can look at the mod, like oh, there's this like. There's one mod that just adds like mermaid scales to a lot of things. I can only imagine like someone very feminine doing that, you know?
Right.
So, there's a lot of that type of stuff for Inquisition. It's weird because Dragon Age Inquisition is more realistic looking, so there should have been more slutty mods. Yeah, you'd think. The only ones I saw that were kind of slutty. One was like a shorts mod, but like that wasn't really slutty. It was just shorts. You know, yeah. Like it was actually a pretty, decent top. It was just shorts. I think that's completely fine. And then there was like one that's like a nude model replacer, and then one that added a hilarious 2D penis onto a male. But that was really it. There wasn't a lot of like textures to like make things really pornographic.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Orsino, so something has happened to him. But...
Oh, let's call little Donna, because it's getting a little... These guys are surviving longer than I want.
Inquisition uses textures, Inquisition, of course it uses textures. Inquisition shares textures, so it's harder, pun intended, unintended, to make unique mods that use the nude face. Yeah. People do it anyway. Like, I've seen, there's one mod that I've used. We actually used it for Tamar, it was a nail polish mod. Like, just everyone had nail polish now.
Oh, yeah, there were several instances of random nail polish.
Yeah. Is it me or the background music is bugged? I can't actually hear it, so Jordan, is the background music bugged?
I haven't noticed yet.
Maybe because we're talking over it. Still remember that mod that gave Solus a nugget. That made me want to buy a game. I will say, I worked so hard to get that, and I tried to message the person who had that and never got a response. So, even if you had a nice gaming PC, good luck finding it. That was like my goal for Trespasser, and it was not completed. Can you imagine Solus in that bright pink, like uniform thing he had with the head of a nug? That was my goal. But alas. Yeah, he doesn't. It's Santa Orsino, but it's not like.
Yeah.
We'll need all the magic we can get.
Of course.
For some reason, he reminds me a little bit of Herschel from Walking Dead.
Don't know that, but I'm gonna say sure.
Trust His grace.
Oh, I forgot. We have a sister.
That's right.
I told you
Bethany was like, man, why does this random NPC have quite the hair? No, I forgot. We have Bethany.
Oh, man, okay.
It's been some time. I guess it has.
God, she looks nothing like Bethany. I forgot about this.
You survive.
Man.
Fucking hey, Meredith surrounded by the goddamn Bumblebee Templars.
Hey, does anyone know why my comments don't show on the video? I mean, I see your comment on the video.
Or it's too late.
And who will lead us into this battle? You?
I will fight to
Yeah,
defend
Space Fox, your comments are on the video. I just saw it.
Yeah.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
Oh my god, is that Meredith?
You two at each other's throats. I'm in charge.
You're not even of this city.
Neither am I. Yet I don't hear you complaining about us both fighting to defend our home.
Now I'm just imagining that it's really not mages versus Templars. It's like thoughts
Versus non-thoughts.
Yeah, non-thoughts. Like, look at Arsino. Everything is covered up, even his face is with the beard. So it's like.
why they're gathering hostages. An excellent choice. Let's move quickly.
Oh God. When are you doing DLC for this playthrough? We want to do Legacy. I think we're still undecided about whatever it is. Mark of the Assassin.
I mean, we could do it sort of like near the beginning of the third act.
Maybe? I don't know. This is one of the things I'll have to like get a whole bunch of mods, so we can't start it today. But
Yeah.
There seem to be a great many Qunari at the keep.
we really only have a couple videos left, though. We really don't have that much.
Clearly, they've been
Yeah, I mean, DA2 is it's obviously one of the shorter ones. You beat Dragon Age 2 in one day, for God's sake.
8 hours.
I don't see any of my
a
gods.
little over, but yeah.
This is the only way.
I'm
in.
sad that
We
got
must
well.
assault them
I
now
am both
before their numbers
sad and not that upset
They
about
have
losing all of
hostages.
that.
We need a
Because
distraction.
like I was kind of going crazy at the end there because
We have
I
no
was sitting in
time.
one spot for 8 hours. That's a lot, you know.
Yeah, it's not great.
We need
Someone
to
did
decide
clip
now.
the origins of the Michael Jordan podcast, though. I was very happy about that.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, because I know I went back and watched that at some point and listened to it.
If you find that again, send it to me. Will you play Modded Inquisition? Well, we've already played Modded Inquisition, so we will play Modded Origins, though. I don't know why we're going in backwards order, but that's how we're doing it.
What happened?
Yeah. I think the reasoning behind it was that we didn't know if this would go over well. So we wanted to start with the one that would be the most fun for us to play, which is Inquisition. And also I wanted to do a canon run of Origins, so we didn't want to confuse it. Unfortunately, now we have met in the middle, so not the best. That looks like the battle between two striptease clubs in opposite ends of the street. Oh my god. The Qunari is just like a collection of strippers. It's I actually kind of like that.
They're having a battle to decide who's going to be like the main stripper team in Kirkwall.
Oh my god, yeah. No, it's totally it. That is totally in this weird, bizarro world. The Qun is just like the a union of strippers is what I'm thinking. And that's why Iron Bull looked how crazy he was in Inquisition.
We need to find the Viscount, and quickly.
Damn, Origins has the most mods out of 3 games. I'm scared. Yeah, honestly, I'm scared to have to get some Origin mods. That's gonna... we might have to take a little bit of break in between 2 and Origins for me just to get like 1 sort through just everything, and 2 is get everything together and make sure it doesn't crash.
Yeah, no, that's going to be an adventure.
Yeah, so I guess the question is, in between when we're doing that, what are we gonna do? Maybe Anthem. Finally finish that. There's only like maybe 2 or 3 episodes of that left.
Emmerich Bernard says, so basically it's the movie Bring It On, but with strippers. I believe that movie is called Magic Mike.
I didn't see Magic Mike.
I've never seen it either, but that's a stripper movie, apparently.
I know more Bring It On, so I'm gonna say yes to that. Kirkwall only wants the Qunari out because they can compete with the prophets of the Blooming Rose. Oh god.
God, look at this is one of those things about Dragon Age 2, and I guess a lot of video games, but there's basically a spear inside of Versace's face, and she's just totally fine.
Wow, yeah.
I mean, she just got speared through the neck, through the head, through the chest. She's like, nah, I'm good.
She's Phineas Gage. That's a reference.
Walk it off.
When are you gonna start a Mass Effect 1 playthrough, Jordan? Says Leroy.
That's a good question.
I will say we did talk about doing like this for Mass Effect, and then at least when I looked deeper into it, there just isn't that many funny mods, particularly for Mass Effect 1 or 2.
Yeah, no.
3 got a little, but it's not even close. It's like not even it's not even good. What makes, like, I don't know if you know or not, but like what makes Mass Effect 1 so much harder to mod than like even just Dragon Age 2 or Inquisition?
You know, that's an interesting question. I mean, the main thing that sort of makes it feel fresh is that there's a really great texture pack that comes out basically every year. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what gives it the newness feel. I mean, it's built in Unreal Engine. I'm not really sure why it never got modded, you know, as much exactly. It's built in Unreal 3, and I think maybe it might have just been kind of, I don't know, one of those things, like nowadays there's not that many people who are using Unreal 3. Yeah, I don't know. I can only speculate. That's actually a really good question.
Oh, did you see my Sailor Moon retweet from the other day?
They're doing a new translation, yeah?
It's already done, yeah.
Oh,
Golly. So for those of you who haven't been following, I've been doing there's a Sailor Moon RPG that came out for the SNES like years and years and years ago. And it was never ported to the West, so someone, and I think it was even like the 90s, did a translation for it and put out a ROM, and that's what I'm playing. But the translations are just awful, like really, really bad. And someone just in the last couple weeks released a actually competent translation of it. And I'm halfway through this one, so I can't really start over. And it's, oh man, I was frustrated.
Yeah.
I mean, on one side, we probably wouldn't have got such classics as Jarcock and Brown Jarcock.
Oh no.
Yeah. That game is like really weird because like it's like at one point, you know, you're playing a 14-year-old girl, and then suddenly like this older elderly man is like asking if you're a virgin. Like it's like, okay, this is.
It's like, yeah, it's probably not really a territory we should be in.
No, there's a lot. It has a lot of territories we should not. Mass Effect fans are just afraid to use the true power of mods. That's the truth here. Mass Effect fans don't want to have fun, so you have to. They don't want to mod it. Jarcock is not. Well, Jarcock's gone. So I actually asked the guy who did the translations for it, and what apparently happened was the Japanese name for whatever that monster is like Wicked, and like the Japanese word for that is like Jarkoku or something like that. So the guy didn't know what the Wicked was in Japanese, and so he just translated it verbally, which sounds in American like Jarcock apparently. So that's how it got to be what it was.
You do not look up. You do not see that the grass is
all right.
bare.
Arishok. Now I try to get Isabella to come back. Let's see if that actually happens.
You are blind. I will make you see. But we have.
This is such a great monologue, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
Sinead Dawn, Hawke.
Weirdly enough, I kind of think that both the villains in Dragon Age 2 are more intimidating than Corypheus.
You do not.
Wait, say that again?
Meredith and the Arishok are more intimidating, like, in-game than Corypheus is.
Well, yeah, but that's just kind of because Corypheus is just sort of easy to fight in Inquisition. It's really weird too, because like his voice and like his whole, just like the premise of him, like when that's what I really love. Like the first time you're playing Inquisition and you're done with Act 1 and you're getting to Skyhold. As a player, I'm literally sitting here going like, is this dude the most powerful being who's ever lived in this universe? Like, is everything about the Maker just bullshit and like he is basically a living god? And you're like, holy fuck! Like that premise was just so let down by the time you actually fight him, and you're like, he really ain't shit.
Yeah. And he was just in like the. I can't wait till we go back to Legacy and hear his voice because it is a trip. But but
Prove yourself, Basra, or kneel with your brethren.
you would think that as soon as you summon like a giant 12-foot metal gate guardian, they're like, yeah, you're probably honorable enough. To be
It's like, yeah, you know what? Second thought, you're pretty fucking honorable.
Yeah, we're down with that. Don't worry about us.
You are Basilit An, after all. Few in this city command such respect. So tell me, Hawke, you know I am denied Parvalan until the Tome of Khazloon is found. How would you see this conflict resolved without it?
I believe I can answer that. I'm sure you'll find it mostly undamaged.
Yeah, she's here.
Tome of Khazloon.
It took me a while to get back, what with all the fighting
Also,
everywhere.
what is
You
wrong
know
with
how
her
it is.
face?
I know her mouth is sort of clipping through her face.
That happens on mine in vanilla too, so I think that
You
maybe that's just a
betrayed me.
glitch with the game. But
That's
I'm
a
glad
little
that's
dramatic.
not just me.
We could have prevented this if you hadn't stolen the damned book. Could we?
So you know what we're doing,
Maybe you're
right?
right.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
giving
I
her to the
wouldn't have
Arishok.
Oh yeah.
I was halfway to Austria.
Arishok,
before
I
knew
respect
had
your
to turn
looks.
around.
You got hot looks, so I brought you a woman.
The relic is reclaimed. I am now free to return to Parvalan with the thief.
What? Oh, no, no, no. If anyone kicks her ass, it's me.
She stole the Tome of Khazloon. She must return with us.
It's like, yeah, I agree. No questions, no nothing. Just yeah, take her.
Take her and go.
She's yours.
Most wise.
No!
Oh.
Hawke, you bitch! I came back to help you. After you betrayed me. Fight me, you coward. You want to send me off
Versace is
against
just
fighting
lazy and doesn't
first.
want to fight. I mean,
Hawke has
kinda,
denied
yeah.
you. You are not worthy of facing true Basilitan.
I'd love to, Isabella, but you heard the man. I should have known better than to come back. Won't make that mistake again.
Oh gosh.
Lovely. Get your hands off!
It's because she was wearing a cheetah print. That was so last season.
Right. That's the true crime.
Yeah, crimes of fashion.
The
I think
Qunari
the Izzy
have
romance
what
is
we
active
came
too.
for.
It might have
We will
been.
go. But know this, one day we shall return.
Oh, that's because she skinned Doggo. Oh no. Did we call the dog Donna? Yeah, we did. Okay, that's.
Is it over?
It's over.
The city has been saved!
Oh. Did it glitch?
No, we're in a cutscene right now, Meredith.
Alright.
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
Versache Hawke, champion of Kirkwall, queen of thoughts.
You seem confused, Seeker.
You say the Arishok left Kirkwall with the relic, but I know for a fact that's not true.
Mother of all strippers.
Oh, he did. But Isabella stole it again 3 days later. I heard she jumped into the sea to get away.
God, this
Might even
anime
be true.
Cassandra.
Either way,
It's not
we
good.
didn't see her again.
Interesting. The stories I've heard don't mention that part.
Stories are like that.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what?
So Jordan, now the
Is
real
the
question
Chantry out
is,
for revenge? Is that
what's
what this
the
is all
look?
about?
what are we
No,
doing?
it's
I
not
mean,
that.
as bad as we can make it,
What
but I don't
about
think we can
me?
do that much with.
If what I tell you isn't what
Yeah.
you want to
I
hear,
will say I think that
will you still let me go?
we should
I will let
do
you
our
go.
best right now with something.
now
And then
we're
after
talking.
Legacy, we
None
come
of
back
this
with
is
some
what I
new
thought it
stuff that
would
I
be.
find with like funny tattoos
Tell
and
me
face
what
textures
really
because we
happened.
gotta get some old lady face texture on.
Champion of Kirkwall.
And that's how
I
we
think there might be a good old lady face texture we can maybe rock out.
Maybe,
Every
but I
noble
really
to
want to
keep
get that
the champion
funky
their life.
eyeshadow, and I know I can get the
She
exact
wasn't
same
just a
one we
hero.
use in Inquisition
She
in
was
Dragon
now
Age 2,
the
so I at
most
least want to have
important
that.
person in the city.
So at the very, and I know I don't have it right now.
Except for Knight
So at the
Commander
very least, I
Meredith,
want
of
at
course.
least one more trip to
With the Viscount
Black
dead,
Emporium
she
after
stepped in
this
to
one to just
keep
grab
order.
that, so we can
Yeah.
kind of complete
Things
the look
quickly got out of hand.
and maybe try to find the longest hair
The more
mod I
she
can, so
squeezed
we
the
can
mages,
start
the more they
inching
resisted.
ever so
The more they
closely
resisted,
to
the tighter
the
she
true
squeezed.
Versace Hawke.
After 3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumar. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Elfvisor.
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
I love how she comes out in cosplay lingerie and she's like, "This farce.
She has no role in this.
It's time for serious rulership now."
I don't need anyone speaking for me, Knight Commander.
Is that so?
I think the champion's views would be appreciated. Or do you fear what she has to say?
I fear nothing. My only interest here is in keeping order and protecting the innocent.
The first enchanter accused you of trying to take control of the city.
The city. I am trying to keep order until there is a ruler capable of succeeding where Dumar failed.
And if not, will the Templars rule Kirkwall forever?
We will not stand idle while the city burns around us.
The Templar Order exists to guard the Chantry and Circle. I suggest you let the nobility rule the city.
I do
Orsino
not
is a
need
discount
you or
Gerald, and I
anyone
don't know how
tell
to
me
handle
what
it.
my duty is, mage.
If Kirkwall needs a ruler, I will.
Actually, kind of with like
That
that
is
stupid
not
eye
going to
mob.
happen.
Do you see? She is incapable of reason.
Yeah, a little bit. I can see it.
Your measures have become more extreme over the last 3 years.
And you could do better? How well did you guard your own mother? Did she not die
Meredith
at a
got
blood
replaced by a
mage's
desire
hands?
demon with absolutely no subtlety.
Leave my mother out of this.
Cold corpses speak louder than abstract freedoms, do they not? As long as that's true, Kirkwall needs its Templars more than it needs a new ruler.
And when will that end? When will you stop seeing evil in every corner?
When it's no longer there.
You're both at fault here. I'm not supporting either of you.
You are naive, champion.
You will find that not everyone bows to
So
your
I feel like
will,
this
my
is
commander.
the act where everything falls apart. Yeah.
Yeah, well, in more ways than one.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be losing
Such a
like
terrible
most of our
commotion.
party.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the
This
matter.
I think is where shit gets weird.
Ah,
Oh,
Alcino.
fuck.
So
Not
frustrated.
about Althena.
Do you think this is truly wise?
Oh, she looks like the Grim Reaper, Jordan.
It's
What are
not
we
pretty.
doing?
It's not great.
Of course not.
Oh, man.
man,
Someone has been
Would
tanning
you
too
show the
much.
first enchanter back to the circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace. He should be clapped in irons, made an example of.
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl.
Oh man. Right here, this makes Althena look like Meredith's
You
Dom.
have my thanks for stepping in, champion.
Just go back to the gallows and calm down like a good girl. That's the outfit that she makes her wear.
Oh no! Oh no! Someone just got a great, terrible idea. From that. Oh, that's a, as the kids say, that's a cursed image in my mind.
That's it. I think that's the storyline. Althena's kink is watching her sub destroy a city.
Sebastian walks in, make her know. Oh my god.
I doubt sending them back to the gallows. will
Okay,
end
well
this.
that's a thing that
Sadly
happened,
true.
huh? Althena is the wise
Gentle
old thought
people
who
of
was
Kirkwall.
stripping when Eisenhower
Return
was.
to the throne, I implore you. This will not be solved today.
She was teasing all that men by showing off her ankles. How
Uh-huh.
I
dare
must
she?
attend to the gallows. They
Oh.
will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, champion.
Now, man, I wish the 50 Shades of Grey cover wasn't so boring, because that would be great to Photoshop their faces on a theoretical cover then. God. Wow, we leveled up a bit, huh?
Yeah, just a bit. Guess let's handle the stat stuff, and then we can handle the monstrosity. Act 3, Versache Hawke.
Jordan, you went to college. What was some of like the wildest like morning after scenes that you have after like maybe you weren't partying, but just like walking around campus and you see something crazy that had apparently gone on last night?
I did not go to college, actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we ever discussed that, but no, I actually did not.
Oh.
Um,
Oh, you should talk to Fossil then. I feel like he's always self-conscious that he didn't go to college.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. What you want me to like give him advice?
No, just like I feel like he brings it up all the time, and I feel like he I don't know, but like
We could have
totally
like
okay to not to
a
go to college.
we could have a club. We could have like solidarity. I could be up front. I could be the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can I think of like party aftermath stories? You know, this is so lame. Like, but for as much as I've sort of been at those places, I don't ever like to stay there. I have this weird thing about like staying over, especially when there's a bunch of fucked up people, and it's just like I don't know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fall asleep there.
I get that.
But I'm just like shit where people. I have to think about that, and I'm also trying to think about shit that I would feel comfortable telling. But
Well, yeah, don't you don't have to go too crazy. 'Cause I feel like having lived on a college campus, like there's just the concentration of young people doing stupid shit. Like probably one of the hilarious and saddest ones I've seen. Like it was like a really snowy day. It's like a blizzard outside, and this poor girl is walking home in like a mini skirt, and like she has her heels in her hands, so she's just running bare through the snow. And I'm like, oh, the poor thing. Oh no. Like Yeah, there was one day there was like an apartment complex, and then right next to it was like a house or whatever, and then I guess for whatever reason, people in the apartment complex they started throwing shit on the roof. So there was like bras and cups and those beer bong funnels. I don't know what to call them. So
I feel like Aveline has more points per level up. Why is that?
yeah, because she got a 4 rather than that's
Got 6 points. Hawke has 3.
maybe she gained 2 levels.
I don't know. Aveline is just killing it. Power.
Okay, did you ever live in a dorm with an extremely sensitive fire alarm? Because I was in the art dorm, it would only go off in the middle of the goddamn night. There was plenty of fire alarm instances. I didn't have one where I had to wake up in the middle of the night, though. There was one where I needed something out of my dorm, and so I came back from class to grab it, but the fire alarm had gone off, so I was late to class and late in turning in my assignment, which the professor was nice. Like, look, there was a fire alarm. I'm sorry. So they were very nice about it, but yeah. Our dorm was very bad with flooding. Particularly for some reason, poor Michael's room got hit every year with the flood, and it was so bad. Like thankfully he didn't lose any like well, he lost a lot of paperwork, but he didn't lose any like objects, so it like wasn't terrible for him. But man, yeah, it was like a couple inches of, well, maybe like an inch and a half of water at some points. I don't know what about that dorm was cursed with water. Someone maybe like died in a hypothetical pool situation and just came back to
Oh no. Like Anders, because I'm bringing out Anders more, and he didn't really have much offensive spells. I gotta give him a couple of offense. Yeah, I feel like maybe everybody leveled up twice. Maybe that's what it was.
Ah, okay. And then not Versace or something like that.
Yeah.
There was one party I went to, and like I'm sure Michael will laugh at me because he says it wasn't that big of a deal, but they so people weren't like super drunk or anything because it was kind of early in the night, but you know drinks are going around, and they wanted to send out one of those like paper lanterns that you like light a little candle on fire and it floats up in the air. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's a really sweet thing to do while everybody's wasted.
Yeah, but like we live in like the middle of a city, you know? So at one point, like they just go out into the middle of the street with no cars, send it out in the air, then it immediately starts going towards power lines and trees, and I'm freaking out like, oh god, it's going to fall, the trees are going to catch on fire, like there's a house literally right there, we're going to catch on fire, we're going to get blamed, let's run away and not get ticketed quickly. This is our only chance to get away. And Michael's like, calm down. It's fine. We did leave though. But,
yeah.
I do not want to be a part of getting in trouble just because someone
wanted to light a candle.
Send out that, yeah.
I suppose you're just
All right, so let's head to the Black Emporium.
Indeed. Try to complete our look. So are we just going to try to get as close to the Versace and Inquisition, or are you going to spice it up a little?
I mean, since I don't feel like we can get that close to the Versace and Inquisition, we may want to have some wrinkles.
Okay.
Literally and figuratively. Okay, I think it's all going to start with the complexion.
The moneymaker.
Yeah, but I think most of the ones here on the back is slight makeup. So let's see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got some, we got some potential.
Okay.
We got a couple options here.
Oh, yeah, that's an option, huh? Ah, that's she turned into an alligator man.
Yep, we got, this is a little more sickly because you can see the veins. I don't know if that necessarily works.
Oh, man.
This one just looks like fucking undead. I don't even know. This looks like a desiccated corpse.
Yeah. You're gonna need to rehydrate Versace like Ganondorf.
Oh, here we go. She kind of has a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow on this one.
Yeah, that's probably just a male texture.
Yeah, I mean, I think here she's just got a little bit of... She has a bit of a beard, to be honest.
That's why you don't take hormones, kids, when you don't need them.
There you go. There's this one again. Okay, so I think we got to go with one of these. That's
What is the? I liked Crocodile Man.
Crockett. It just God, this is so bad.
Well, yeah. So I'm for Crocodile, and I don't know if it's like she just used like really cheap makeup and so it like really damaged her skin, or like that's honestly just the layers and layers of foundation she has on her face that's beginning to crack.
I think it's a combination of that, and she's just tried so many experimental laser treatments that there's just no hope anymore.
Yeah, it's all scar tissue.
Right.
Okay. I kind of like that one.
Yeah, her face at this point is just like the Chernobyl of fucking facial reconstruction aftermath.
Chernobyl. Oh god.
Well, the skin tone, well, no, it's actually do have some play on the skin.
Versace doesn't wash her face. That's what crystals are for.
That's what the magnetized bracelets do for you, don't you know?
Now Versace was super pale, so we gotta go in that direction. She was like paper white.
Okay, then yeah, I guess we'll just pull that all the way to this side. Throw some crazy blush on there. Gotta take that blush intense. And she has what, like red or blue or something like that?
Hot pink.
Oh, that's right. Well, let me just spin the roulette wheel and see what we land on. Hot pink.
I wish you luck.
I fucking make this shit difficult.
I don't know if it would help, but like the background is like a hot pink color, so.
It's also the texture makes it really hard to even discern what the color is because it's got its own crocodile skin.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if you want to like change it just for this and then change it back or what. Now, as much as I like changing the facial structure, I don't know how much more we can do just because everything is so limited.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of put that out there about as much as you expect. All right, I'm just that. Crocodile skin. You know what's so fucked up about it is it's so bad that you could technically think that the Inquisition look is actually an improvement. So in her mind, it worked.
No, yeah, like, you forgot what that looked like.
This is her low point, so she really feels like she's just so beautiful in Inquisition.
I really think you forgot what she looked like in Inquisition.
I mean, the skin is so ridiculous right now, though. I guess it's because the facial structure.
The face, though.
The structure in Inquisition is just so beyond anything that anyone could have a nightmare about. Oh god, this is not even remotely human, Caitie. The eyes we made super small. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess if he can make it super like smaller than it is, then that's good. It's eyes and nose is the smallest and thinnest imaginable, and then mouth is the biggest big you can get.
Eyes a little bit further apart. Are the eyes really low or really high, I think?
I thought she had kind of a stockier face. I want to say like maybe like mid to low.
Okay. Nose, very important.
Man, I kind of thought we weren't going to get that crazy, but this is looking pretty good so far. I just got to find that weird eyeshadow, and we add that in there, and then we're pretty good.
Oh, damn. This is getting absolutely terrible. This is pretty terrifying.
Wow. I love it though. This does look a lot like her nose. Yeah, make that nose high up there. Get that nose high.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Yes, this is.
She's coming back to life.
She's coming back to life. It's alive.
From the depths of hell, you thought you had all escaped.
So all we were missing was the nose. That's what we needed. Oh my god, this actually does look like her now. I am shocked and appalled. Oh, we had to change the eye color though.
What are we doing for the eye color again?
Well, it's kind of like a pale green. I'll try to look at the eyes. I thought we just did like a hot pink again, but let me double check. I do not remember what they look like. Because you can't see it half the time anyway. Boo, 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 boo.
She looks like a really old marshmallow.
That is such a weird but kind of appropriate thing to say. I'm trying to just zoom through this video to see like when we started messing with her eye color.
All right, I think the structure is about as good as we're gonna get.
It's perfect. I think now just trying to find a hair and
color goes back to super blonde, right?
Yeah, I think we're going back to blonde.
She's gotten out of that punk face.
Okay, here we are messing with the eyes. Oh boy, we fucked this poor woman up. We didn't really mess with the color apparently that much. We just used a generic, very light blue.
Oh, blue?
Yeah, like a really bright blue apparently. For the eyes, not the hair. But this just makes me sad about her life choices. I mean, look, she's done some really terrible things. I'm not sad.
I mean that in the best.
Guys, she looks like a sugar mommy who with too much money and no self-esteem and very bad judgment. I think like that's it though, right? That's the category we've been going for.
Literally all of that.
You never expect to join a Dragon Age stream and see Hawke spawn alpha. Oh, Hawke spawn. So it looks like the blue we used was like so blue, like almost white. So like really piercing white blue is apparently what we went with.
God, she looks like undead. She looks like a Draugr, fucking Skyrim.
This looks like the reason Corypheus faked his own death. Like he could have gone into Anders, but he was like, "Oh man, look at that! I don't want to go home with that person."
Yeah, nope. What type of hair did she have?
Just really long hair. So it just long hair, I guess, and like it's not like punky or anything.
Anything.
Yeah, I might have to get you a good one, but
Okay. Not okay.
we go Khaleesi.
Yeah, well, there's that Khaleesi one. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's this one that just looks. It might be appropriately.
Oh, I think I saw what you meant. Yeah. I think unless I find a better one, Jordan, I think that's it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Have you ever just been like so proud and ashamed of yourself at the exact same time for the exact same thing?
Oh no. Susuka says I'm gonna miss having erections.
Oh man.
Oh Jesus.
Like Khaleesi, Kalithoth, Thothlisi.
Thothlisi, I think, is the best one. But oh man.
Thothlisi. Oh man. She looks like melted string cheese. No, she looks like melted string cheese that dried up again afterwards.
But I think this is it. Yeah, I don't know what else you can make the mouth bigger.
Oh, the mouth is maxed out.
All right, Jordan.
And look at this. It's just a little bit of like discoloring / warts around the mouth to make it worse. Just like look at this on the cheek. Just like oh, good lord.
Oh man, yeah, this is.
And make it all worse. Just a little bit of the herb hanging out there on the chin. It's just. Oh no. This is terrible, Caitie. We should be ashamed of ourselves.
Yeah, well.
God, it looks. Look, now that I'm out of the character creator, I gotta be honest with you. It looks so right.
What does that mean?
Like, it just looks so fucked up. And I can't wait to see this in a cutscene.
Oh no. Okay, we gotta get a new outfit though.
Oh, we get a new outfit?
I don't have one ready for you.
I mean, do we just do like OG Champion of Kirkwall?
No, that's boring.
But that's what she wears in Inquisition.
Oh god damn it! But we have to go get it. We don't like get it automatically.
We got console command in there, couldn't we?
I know there's mods to do it, but I don't know if there's like a natural console here. I'll look that up. You figure it out. If not, I'm sure there's plenty of horrible decisions in their inventory.
Oh, hang on. I have it. I have the gloves of the champion.
Yeah, you get the gloves and the boots and the hat. You're going to get just like throughout random events, but the specific body armor, we have had to do the whole thing with the bone pit, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
We have to defeat the dragon in the bone pit to get that, but I don't. Oh fuck. I don't know if we didn't do that. We can still do the dragon. I actually don't know.
Hold on, let's look at this. We could go with this. It looks like basic like that, except off and terrible.
Maybe for right now, because I don't know what else we do. I'm looking at console commands. Apparently, I would need to give you a mod, and you have to restart the game to make give item work for Dragon Age 2.
Well, maybe we can just find something. next week we can just go.
Yeah, I might. There technically a lot of the mods I've given you have other armors in them. I just didn't give you the console commands for it. So let me see what you currently have installed and see if there's some terrible objects hidden in the files. Fun facts: the folder with all the mods on my desktop is called Folder of Sin. Let's see.
You're too quiet, Varric.
I'm thinking of switching. To romances. Nothing? Not even a foreboding frown.
Do what you will. I don't care.
Mandel the Battle Maiden. Oh, wait, there was the.
Not a comforting thought.
It is what it is.
Oh, maybe. Hold on.
I think we've both lost some inspiration.
We did have that collection of Empress Celine gowns that I think are still sitting in your inventory.
I'm glad you don't live here anymore.
Might be.
If you remember that like cherry dress, there's a whole bunch of different colors of those. If you want to need.
So you've done well for yourself.
Yeah, let me talk to
I had
Cameron
my
real
doubts
quick.
the
We gotta
first
see a
time I
cutscene
saw
of
you,
this.
but
Yes.
I guess there was something to that Hawke fellow Leandra ran off with after all. He certainly produced an amazing daughter. Your mother would be proud.
Oh, good lord.
I'm behind. Give me a moment.
Oh man. She just looks so oddly stern.
Oh,
I don't know how else to
wow,
describe
yeah, okay, that's haunting. Oh no, I hate it. Oh no.
What are you angling for?
I'm feeling sentimental. With Bethany locked in the gallows, you're the only real family I have left. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you've pulled it out of the grave.
Alright, so what should we start, what should we knock out?
Well, what do we, because it's actually a really short act. I think next episode we're definitely going to be focusing on Legacy. So
Yes.
I guess, let's start doing companion quests as much as we can.
Okay, yeah. What do we have here? Companion, well, let's start with Meredith. Find it up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just a nerd in the chat says everything about this is just so wrong. Yeah, that's kind of what we were going for.
So, 3 Templars walk into a tavern.
Not right now, Varric.
So here's the question.
Feeling all right,
When we get into Origins,
You're always in the
I
mood for
have
Templar
the,
jokes.
I can make something and just send it to you, maybe give you a few options. The Dragon Age Origins toolset, the character creator there is too powerful.
Come on, Daisy.
You can
You've been
do
holed up in here
some
for days.
absurd and
If you don't get some
downright
sunshine,
disturbing
you'll wilt.
things. And I think for the good of
not a
everybody,
plant,
we have
Eric.
to go that route.
I'm fine.
But I guess when is
Just take a
too
walk around
much,
the Lowtown market.
you know?
Get
Well, are
some
we still
air,
doing,
I'll stop bothering you.
LeBron James Warden?
I mean,
No,
we
you mean
could,
well,
but
but I have too
it's
much
the
to do
question
right
of
now.
like I feel like because we have access to the tool set, at least somebody has to
I
have
let you talk
the
some
most
sense into
fucked up
her,
face
Hawke.
that we can possibly imagine. So I don't know if we should have an NPC be that or
Varric is
LeBron James Warden.
very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody,
What do you think?
but sweet.
I don't know. I think that's a
Nothing's wrong
good
with it.
possibility. It is one of those things where you can do literally anything, and you can basically turn their skin color like bright blue.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like this was actually really fun to see how bad we could get in this one because it's limited, and that was actually kind of
I don't come to the alienage for
Fun
my
wrinkle.
health.
Checking up on me? I suppose you think I might summon an army of demons at any moment. In the market the other day, out of the
God,
corner of
Jordan,
my
I
eye,
just looked
thought
at her
I saw
again.
Tanya.
Oh
And he was
no.
gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the keeper.
good lord. Like her eyes, just like even when they move, it feels like her eyes are blinking, but somehow it's like they're trapped in her head. I don't know how else to describe it. Like they're just
like it's definitely very unsettling, and I don't know.
Just, you know what? It's so perfect. I don't know how we got it to capture this feeling, but it really is like a woman who's just had way too much Botox.
Oh man.
Nothing is stopping you from going to see them. I made my choice. I left. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
She doesn't look like Daenerys. She looks like her mummy.
Yeah, she's like real-time Daenerys.
So are we doing her painting quest now, or is that just like a, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I think that might. I think right now it's like a lot of hate.
Yeah, because I feel like we're not friends enough. I think there's gonna have to. I do really want to do a lot of these companion quests. I just don't think that we're going to be able to do them naturally. So,
we might be back to the.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence of it though, because there is something fun about
I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
going through the end game and everyone just leaving you because you're a shitty person.
It just makes me glad
versus...
I didn't know you sooner. Who goes
Oh well, that's what has to happen. That would be the only thing that's actually true to Versace.
Yeah, what I might do, because like we're siding with the Templars, so I think anyone that would be okay with us siding for the Templars and
Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh.
won't leave us. See if I can.
No good.
We console command them and have them
company.
leave some various. I think the goal here is to get as many people leaving us as we can, right?
Yeah, I agree.
What can I do for you?
God, she's just like a nightmare casually walking around normal life.
This is why This is why Kirkwall turned black. Oh no.
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks.
Some of the companion quests only trigger later in the act. Yes, but we also have to have like really high approval or disapproval.
What's the word in
and I don't think we're there with some of them. So if near the end we're not getting there,
the
then
Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another.
I think you only have
appears.
Varric and Aveline in the end.
Starting to think this
yeah,
city's in love
if we
with
sided
crisis.
with the mages and didn't do
Of course,
Aveline's
you
quest,
also
she
seem to
could
thrive
leave.
on
But
turmoil.
I
Lucky
think
for you.
otherwise, she's coming with us. A noon wraith from The Witcher. Actually, that's very good.
Oh
like
yeah, you know what? That's a good pull.
Oh man. Oh no, and Sebastian, because right now you're playing the way he wants, ironically. Oh god, I just noticed that terrible hair has physics. Physics, what the fuck? Yes, Dragon Age 2 for some reason is the only Dragon Age game with hair physics. Unless you're Morrigan and Sarah, because for some reason they had hair physics in Inquisition.
There was that one video, right, that EA was experimenting with something in Frostbite where it's going to have like the most realistic hair ever.
Oh, yeah.
And I like that looks so great. Honestly, that demo looked phenomenal, but I just look at that going like, yeah, but BioWare's not going to get that.
No, not at all.
They'll
At this
find
point,
a way to screw it.
getting moving hair, I think we consider ourselves lucky. At this point, getting Dragon Age 4, I think we
I
consider
don't
ourselves lucky.
is just another arm of the
Let's be real here.
Yeah, at this point, just getting Dragon Age without a battle royale would be very encouraging.
I'll know who to blame. That's all
I
I'm saying.
don't think they're gonna have a battle royale because I feel like by that time it'd be kind of be over.
I didn't mean for you to see that.
I hope so. Like, I really feel like that's what's going to happen. I think that, you know, we might be seeing a saturation point on stuff like that. And then hopefully, yeah, by the time Dragon Age 4 comes out, it'll be like the resurgence of single player, I hope.
One can hope. I wonder how the success and or failure of Cyberpunk would affect things.
The Knight Commander is trying to keep order.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's going to be a big one. I think Outer Worlds is going to be a big one. I think whatever, and this could be still several years out, but whatever Obsidian's next game, which will probably be a bigger title with Microsoft, is going to be a real indicator of what happens. And you know, in some sense, I mean, for EA, even Jedi Fallen Order, right? Because that's EA saying, okay, fine, everybody keeps saying that they want this. Let's try and make this happen.
That reminds me, you've asked me a couple times when did I think the next Dragon Age 4 thing will be released, and I had to look it up because I want to give
All
credit's
mages are
due.
at
My
risk of
Dragon
turning
Age
to
news
blood.
recap video, someone named
blight
Ray
was stopped
Sand
only
mentioned
with the aid
that
of
this
2
year is
mages,
going to be the 10th
one an
anniversary of
apostate.
Dragon Age Origins.
But it makes no difference. The chance
And
set us on this path
that could be
long
something.
ago.
Yeah, that
It would take
Dragon Age
something
Origins
truly
in
catastrophic to
September,
change people's thinking now.
October.
I thought it was November. Let me look it up real quick.
Towards the end of the year. Yeah, I would say somewhere between either September, October, or November.
Oh my god, I cannot type. Okay, November 3rd, 2009.
Okay.
You've been glowering for days.
Would you want a remastered?
No.
Yeah, same. I have no interest in that. I don't want them wasting resources on it, to be honest.
Exactly. Now, that being said, if they came out with one, would I still play it? Yes. But would I say, like, oh man, I wish your energy went to somewhere else? Also, yes. I kind of hate, like, oh, let me rebuy this game. That, and I feel like a lot of the mods help rejuvenate Dragon Age Origins.
Yep.
And I know, like, console players can't have that, but kind of at this point, BioWare's been kind of screwing over console players Dragon Age Origins, because I think, like, the Xbox server for Dragon Age Origins has been down for months now, and so people can't, like, connect to the Keep to upload their wardens or whatever, which isn't, like, it's the end of the world because you do it manually, but also, like, get some DLC, which sucks.
Yeah, that really does suck.
Yeah. How come Dragon Age 1 through 3 came out in 5 years? It's been 5 years since Inquisition. Oh, that hurts.
I never tire of it.
I don't know, Fossil. Or Fossil. God damn it, I did it again. Lucas. It's Casey Hudson, Casey Anthony, and then Fussell and Lucas. I don't know what about their names has been connected into my mind.
Yes.
Perimeter by 2.
Casey Hudson Anthony.
Clear by second watch.
It's all just one name now. That's what we're calling him.
What if in some bizarre world, Casey Hudson's middle name is Anthony?
Good job. Get
Casey Anthony Hudson.
Yeah. Maybe I just know things, Jordan. Maybe
Possible.
like it's an actual name.
Donick is.
God, that would be hilarious though. Like,
they
no,
all
I wasn't
appreciate what I
comparing him
do.
to a famous murderer of
What
the
do you
early
need?
2000s. I was just calling him by his middle name. God, Aveline, that ass. Jesus.
Just checking in. Need anything?
PS3 server has been
Blissfully
down
quiet at the
for
moment.
crazy
I'm
number
sure
of
it won't
months. Still
last.
can't connect mine. Yeah. Man.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawke.
Yeah, does that count? You just like ask her if anything's going on. She says no, and you're like, all right, bye.
I guess. I don't think she likes this. Well, alright, that was that. Who else are we talking to?
Well, okay, Anders again. Okay, so this actually starts the thing for Anders.
Yeah.
I guess let's just real quick check in with Fenris and.
Yes. I'm gonna kind of miss the Mickey Mouse ears.
Yeah.
We're good.
Are you
We're good
certain
to
it's
us.
her?
An elf matching your description.
So Jordan,
on
if
the
you had to
ship you
guess, how many
named,
more episodes
and
of
alone,
this
as
playthrough
far
do you
as I
think we
could
have?
tell.
I
3?
need to know if it's a trap.
did
I
as
think
you
more
asked,
than that, because I
Fenris.
don't think we're going to be able to
Now
get
it's
through a
up
lot
to
of the
you.
main quest today. But yeah, I
You
think it's
talk to
definitely
him,
going to
Hawke.
be
I've had my
3 to
fill
4.
for today.
Maybe I guess 4 is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think maybe it's like we'll finish this, and it's like 1 for Legacy, and then yeah, maybe 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Swearing won't accomplish anything.
It's my sister.
Oh shit, is this
I
Fenris's
didn't tell
personal?
you, but I followed up on
thing?
Hadriana's information. Everything
Or-
she said was true. I had to keep it quiet, but I eventually contacted Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me. And now
Oh
she's
shit,
here.
if this is his personal quest, we have to do this like now.
Fun.
Is it though?
Just standing here won't help.
It's not that easy. Come with me, Hawke. If this is a trap, I need someone who can fight to back me up.
Oh yeah, we'll back you up.
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Where is she?
If we go to the Hanged Man during the
We're
day,
about to
she'll
make a
be
lot
there
of people
for the next
very
week at least.
upset.
I know you owe me no favors, but if we happen to go there anyway...
Have you ever done this?
Mm-mm.
Here we go.
Okay. Have them outfit.
A lot of people haven't seen this. There's like a couple things that like are totally plausible, but almost nobody ever sees, like drunk Cassandra and Inquisition. This, murdering the elves and Origins to get the blood point or whatever.
It really is you.
Verania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto.
Oh my god,
That's your
Verania
name.
also got some face surgery.
Why are you so...
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Camera angle.
Now, Fenris.
Oh,
don't blame
fuck.
Your sister.
Daenerys.
She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new mistress, then? The champion of Kirkwall. Quite lovely.
Oh man, did we just? Yeah, right. We just say take him right away.
Yeah.
No negotiation, no nothing.
Nope. Here you go.
If you want him, he's yours.
What?
I thought I was the only one thinking that.
You're kidding, right?
If Anders with us, he'll actually
I'll make
approve
it
of
worth
this.
your
By
while,
the way.
Did he
of
just
course.
did?
The power of the Imperium will be at your disposal.
Don't do this, Hawke. I know
My
we're
God,
not friends,
Anders.
but I can't face him
What
without
an
you.
asshole.
Oh, and then you have to reconfirm it.
Yeah.
You're on your own, Fenris.
I suppose I should not be surprised.
That's our champion.
Oh God,
What
he's
shall it be,
begging
Fenris?
you. Oh no.
Will you throw your life away?
No. I will go with you.
That's our fucking
Here's a
marriage.
token of my appreciation, champion. I'm sure I can arrange to have something more appropriate central.
Hashtag shake Anders.
Come along, everyone. The boat leaves for Minrathus within the hour.
This is why you don't break up with Versace.
Yeah, seriously. Oof, that was brutal.
Wait, is that Frostmore in the Fenris house? Yes. I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh God, that look of her disgusting face, like over Fenris's sad, sad shoulders.
Yep.
Oh man. I'm so glad we left her in the fade. It was for the best of all of us, really.
I mean, how can you disagree?
Oh man. Well, all right, that happened.
All right, let's go talk to Sebastian.
Yeah, cool, dope.
I mean, we knew that was going to happen all along, but still, that's yeah, that's a.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk to Sebastian. He'll say some stupid stuff about the Chantry, and we can all.
That makes us all feel better.
Yeah. This run is painful, lol. Wait till we get to Origins. Oh. That's another question. What origin are we gonna do? I don't know.
The first enchanter overstepped
I'll figure
his
something
bounds. Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Mage this, Templar that. Is there anywhere in Kirkwall people don't talk about this?
No, and I've looked, believe me. Even the rats in Darktown are following this mess.
The last time mages rebelled against the Chantry, they ended up ruling Tevinter. Should we just ignore them?
Well, if it's not too much trouble.
I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast.
When DA4 comes out, will we do a playthrough that carries like the choices from these playthroughs? I mean, I guess we could try, but it also kind of like I would want to wait and see and like what the modding scene comes out for.
Yeah,
DA4.
I'd say we definitely do it, but it might take like a couple months before like the mods even get anywhere close to the level of like, because here's one thing, knowing BioWare and the engine this is going to be released on, it's probably going to take a couple months before mods even start getting to be made, and then a couple months after that for the weird ones to get about the situation.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Although I will say it's probably going to happen maybe a little bit faster now because with Frosty tools, like Andromeda got cracked way faster than Inquisition, like way faster.
That is true, yeah. And I will say some of the worst Inquisition mods were really early in its development, but or the not development, but life cycle, I guess. So, like that wonderful hair mod we were using for Tamar, that was really early on.
Not suffered enough? Should it be
it's one of those things though that I feel like it would probably be its best if it's like a couple years after the release of the whole thing, which does kind of suck, but I don't know. Like I would fear doing it too soon after the release, and then like a couple years down the road, it's like, oh man, this would have been such a good episode.
Yeah, that's really true.
Never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against
Tell
the
Warden says, oh man, we're nearly ready to sell Fenris.
No
My dude, you missed it. We already did it.
She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect
Do you think what happened in Kirkwall was Althena's fault? No. I feel like she didn't help it, but I wouldn't go so far to say it was her fault. What do you think?
No, I think it's a stretch to say that it's her fault. I guess the criticism there is like, had she been more proactive or aggressive in trying to stop it? Could she have? I don't know. And I think you could make the argument that part of Althena's effectiveness that she does have is because she's not such a partisan, so to speak, in the whole matter. If she really tried to like take control, I think it just kind of makes something else. What is this again? We'll go right now. I won't stop the divine.
Oh, we have to go meet Liliana. And that one's kind of boring. We can do it if you want. I just didn't get any Liliana mods, and there's really not any good Liliana mods, so I don't know.
I mean, we can do it to kind of round out the hour.
Yeah, we'll do that.
This cannot wait.
Thank you. We cannot.
Liliana won't be looking as
ridiculous mage rebellion to turn.
What do we do in Inquisition? Like the black mail and the eye makeup.
Yeah, she looks pretty emo.
Room tonight. She wishes to remain.
Do you think if she looks normal? Okay. Oh my God, this is the origin. Jordan. Oh my God. Okay, so Liliana's probably gonna look normal. So she's gonna walk in here and see Sebastian's fresh threads and look and go, man, I would have looked like that. And that's how we get Liliana in Inquisition.
Yeah, okay, so that's one, yes, that basically, but what it really is when she looks at Versace, she just goes into mourning for all of humankind. And she never comes out.
Too much. Oh, God. You know what? Just dawned on me, because I was going to make a joke, like, I've seen the face of the devil, but, like, make that in, like, the Thetis Chantry, but, like, the Thetis Chantry doesn't really have a devil, does it? I guess you could say the old gods, but it's not really the devil. I don't know. There's not really like an evil version of the Maker.
Yeah.
I mean, not all religions have something like that, so it's not like unusual. Liliana becomes emo because her mission failed here. That is true. You You should be able to just go back into the Chantry's Urge. Oh no, it's the heat. Never mind.
We're just getting trash mobbed. That's great.
You can call on Donna to stop them.
Oh, that's true. You know, Donna does take quite a while to hit people.
Yeah, this Donna or all Donna?
I think it might just be this one. But she is great at pulling aggro from them. That's the really good. Because they all just start attacking.
Hell is empty and all the demons are here. That's it, yeah.
How about you?
Always calling and getting rid of it. Idiots. Especially thugs who target the streets just because it's dark.
So what are you gonna do for Father's Day, Jordan, if anything?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not gonna do anything super extensive. Go hang out with Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Really just kind of see him. I think that's really main thing.
Yeah. I live really far away, so it's just like a phone call, like, "Hey, Dad." But yeah. Is everyone's reminded that tomorrow's Father's Day in the U.S. So quickly go get those presents.
As we learned on yesterday's episode of Split the Veil.
To be fair, I remember, like, if you would have told me when's Father's Day, I would have said Sunday. But what if, like, I was so in my mind that
You had the perfect opener to talk about the 2-year anniversary of the show.
Yeah. Whoops. Donna just doing the whirlwind attack.
So, like, Versache throws little daggers at people, and then their arms fall out of their torso, and their legs fall out of their torso, and their head falls off. I don't understand. These are some crazy fucking daggers.
Well, you know how, like, acupuncture, you know, lightly punctures some things, and it makes you feel better? It's like that, but bigger, and so you just explode.
That's like that, but bad.
Yeah. That's why you have to be nice to your acupuncturist. Whatever it is. Because, you know, we all have one of those.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I go, this is somewhere I go to, I get acupuncture, to get crystals, hypnotherapy.
The Viscount's throne room
magnets.
Sealed off since his death.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
For a holy sister.
I mean, I believe you, but I just...
I think they hold magnets over your body. Like, they don't even touch you with the magnets. They just kind of hover them.
Even the
well, there's iron in your blood, so it like makes the blood flow through the good parts.
Oh, right, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Which, like, under that pseudoscience, then that would just make your blood pool, like, bruise you all over, right? That's not something you want, I think. Oh, we forgot essential oils. Duh.
Yeah,
essential oils just cure everything.
Right.
You know what disturbs me is the amount of people I've worked with who, like, you know, they went to college, they did things with their lives, they're working, they're professional, they believe essential oils are real, and I'm sad.
Oh, you don't think they're real? They don't exist?
Well, okay. Yeah, I'm the opposite spectrum when they're not even real.
It's just like, when somebody comes up with a conspiracy theory about some bullshit, we're going to deny the fact that it exists at all.
Yeah, like, no, there's no such thing as essential oils. What are you even talking about?
No, they smell nice. right? I mean, like.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not talking about smelling nights or like, you know, sometimes I like to smell lavender to get less like anxious. Okay, whatever. No, I'm talking about like you're sick, your immune system just needs to smell some oranges, and we're gonna be a-okay.
The
Yeah.
resolutionists. I might have known.
Yeah. No, it's like, yeah, you want to put some mint oil on some shit. Like, yeah, I guess that makes it smell like mint. It's kind of nice. You want to put a little drop on your pillow or something. Help you like the smell of it. Like it reminds you that it's time to go to bed or something. Sure, that works.
Yep. There she is. So boring.
Why did those mages attack us? The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group.
Like any mage with a brain can't.
Liliana's voice is so distinctive.
Well, to be fair,
really
Blondie,
is.
a lot of those rebellions boil down to let's feed ourselves to demons. Outside help of the planning variety.
There's a lot of characters that have basically taken what is essentially an Orlesian accent and just do like a bad French accent, but hers is like, it's not French.
She is French though, the actress.
Yeah, but is that how she normally talks?
Yeah, I think so. Granted, I didn't like hear her, whatever it is, but like I think technically the voice of Liliana is the French voice of like the Wii Fit trainer in Super Smash Brothers or something like
Wow,
that.
what a
like,
great.
Cleric once.
Yeah.
We can handle this.
You just won like the gold medal in the Dragon Age Trivia Olympics. Like, holy shit.
Takes the situation here very seriously. She believes
you know.
it is the worst
Let me like
threat
double
to
check that now, 'cause
Thedas
I'm
since the
paranoid,
Qunari invaded.
A handful of apostates. How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe.
None of you.
Tell Elthina to leave. There is
I
refuge
just wanna
for
see what
her
else
at the
she's
Grand
done,
Cathedral
too.
in Orlais.
Let's see,
She
Kareem
will not
Kempa.
be safe here.
Yeah, Super Smash Brothers is the Wii Fit trainer, the French version.
These mages are out of control.
And apparently she was in Wii Fit Plus too. It doesn't say French version, but I'm assuming it's the French version.
Crazy.
Yeah. There's a couple other video games she voiced, but I don't recognize them. Apparently, she's in a movie called Confine, released in 2013.
I saw you watching me.
But she just plays a voice. She doesn't actually do the acting. Okay, cool.
I know you've been judging me.
All right.
You think I'm out of control? How can I claim to speak for mages when I'm half demon myself?
The one over there looks a bit like a bunny rabbit.
Man, she doesn't really do much other than be the Wii Fit trainer in Liliana, huh? That's like her she has like 3 different voices for those particular characters.
Right.
Huh. Well, more you know. Also, the Billie Eilish Samara connection still blows my mind. Yeah, that's pretty fun. There's also, do you know anything about the A-Team?
No, like the TV show?
Yeah.
No, not really.
So, what about Star Trek? Do you know, like Next Generation?
I'm not a Trekkie, no.
Okay, so there's a character in, well, I saw him in Star Trek Next Generation, but he was, I think the character's named Murdoch in A-Team. He is actually the voice of Bodan.
Say you eat the dead up there and murder strangers.
Which
in
I
the
thought was
street.
fun.
Why do I suspect that when you say...
Yeah. That's, if you know more Star Trek Next Generation, it's Barclay.
You were right.
So
The Divine will be taking action
sounds
against
familiar.
Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised.
Well, like Linda
at
Carter
you.
was
Andraste
plays a character
would
in
not
Fallout
thank
as well.
me for saving a few
Does
dusty
she really?
finger bones
Yeah.
on my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
Huh.
Yeah, she's the one singing in the third rail in Good Neighbor.
Oh. I didn't know that.
You keep dead people here.
The Kirkwall Chantry has guarded the remains of the martyr Devrina for 800 years. They must be protected.
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches.
So as we've been playing, I've been
will
filling out
not
my little
leave my
spreadsheet
flock.
of
you
Dragon
let
Age world
yourself
states to make
die?
sure I can remember
There is no
down
greater
the line what
devotion
this
than
world
to
state
lay
is
one's
going
life
into
at the
Dragon Age
Maker's
4, and
feet.
oh man, it's
There
so...
is no better death
Look
than
at
to
all the
take
sins
blow
we've done.
for another.
Ain't kidding.
Oh boy.
You've been warned. Do what you will.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then
I think Sebastian
must
is one of the
make
least
peace.
recognizable companions. Have
Settle
you seen
yourself,
Meryl?
Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger.
Yeah, but Meryl still looks like Meryl. She just looks like crazy Meryl, which kind of fits in a weird way.
What? How does she look like Meryl?
I don't know. It's just like,
It's a generic head of a human. It looks nothing like Meryl.
For some
She's
reason,
blue,
Sebastian.
Jordan.
For some reason, Sebastian just doesn't even look like it. He looks like a generic NPC.
I mean, you're right. I agree with you, but I think Meryl is so much worse. What about Aveline?
Yeah, Aveline could be another one. That's true. I mean, Cassandra doesn't. Cassandra looks like a fucking anime character. All right, I think we're right at about 2 hours.
We are, yes. So I guess I'm assuming next episode we start Legacy. That's probably going to pay the whole time of that.
Yep.
And then maybe I'm thinking like 2 episodes. And man, we're done. Okay, so we'll be done before the end of the summer for sure.
You know, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting close.
Woo! And then a little bit of a break while I do terrible things from Dragon Age Origins, and probably during the fall, start of school season, we'll make some horror happen. All right. Well, guys, thanks for coming. I won't be available tomorrow, so I have no Anthem tomorrow for me. I don't know if you would even be, because it's Father's Day.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking probably not.
Yeah, no, definitely not for me. But guys, thank you so much for coming. I have nothing else to say, so goodbye.
Thanks, everyone. Everybody have a good week, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.